The rapid pace of global climate change is almost certainly driven by human activity, like burning fossil fuels, according to a U.S. government report that contradicts assertions by President Donald Trump and members of his administration. For the warming over the last century, there is no convincing alternative explanation supported by the extent of the observational evidence, said the report by a group of more than 50 U.S. government scientists released on Friday. Give me clean, beautiful, and healthy air, not the same old climate change, global warming bullshit. I am tired of hearing this nonsense. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, January 29, 2014. The report, which is required by Congress every 4 years, was written by scientists from government bodies such as the Environmental Protection Agency and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Joshua Roberts, Reuters. It reinforces the conclusions drawn by an overwhelming majority of scientists around the world in recent years that emissions from burning fossil fuels are the primary driver of global warming, leading to sea level rise, flooding, droughts, and more frequent powerful storms, reports Reuters. Trump has repeatedly called climate change a hoax, and in June announced that he would withdraw the United States from a global pact to combat it, calling the deal's demands for emissions cuts too costly for the U.S. economy. War-torn Syria is the only other country outside the pact. They only changed the term to climate change when the words global warming didn't work anymore. Come on people, get smart. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, July 14, 2014. During his speech announcing the withdrawal, Trump said even if the Paris Agreement were implemented in full, with total compliance from all nations, it is estimated it would only produce a 1 degree Celsius reduction in global temperature by the year 2100. Tiny amount, he added, emphasizing his point with a hand gesture above. Trump completely missed the point that efforts to combat climate change are aimed at limiting temperatures, and without action a catastrophic rise in temperature of 5 degrees could occur, meaning a 1 degree Celsius reduction is actually an incredible achievement. The man-made climate change that our great president should be focused on is of the nuclear variety brought upon us because of weakness. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, June 8, 2014. His speech was rubbished at the time by the very people whose information he totally misunderstood. The U.S. withdrawal from the Paris climate deal was part of a broader White House effort to roll back what it sees as unneeded environmental protections to boost domestic oil and gas drilling and coal mining. EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt has also expressed doubts about the causes of climate change, at one point saying he did not believe carbon dioxide from human activity was the primary driver, and calling for further debate on the issue. The concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make U.S. manufacturing non-competitive. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, November 6, 2012. In an emailed statement, White House spokesman Raj Shah said the administration supports rigorous scientific analysis and debate and encourages public comment on the draft documents being released today. Officials at the EPA declined to comment. According to the report, global temperatures have increased by about 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit 1 degree Celsius over the last 115 years, while global average sea levels have risen about 7 inches 17.78 centimeters over the same period. Sea levels are expected to rise at least several inches in the next 15 years due to rising temperatures. It added, the weather has been so cold for so long that the global warming HOAXTERS were forced to change the name to climate change to keep dollar flow. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump, January 29, 2014. More news. Politics. Donald Trump environment climate change suggest a correction.